So this is the building, we're just on the opposite side. So think in terms of this unit just on the other end. So we walked along over there and then came back around, and the pond is on the other side. Parking, so you have some overflow parking right there. Everything that's under carport is reserved, and I think the one here is unit 263, which, if that's the case, would be this silver car. That would be your parking space for that unit right over there. So it's pretty close. And then overflow parking here for secondary vehicles or guests. So now we're leaving the unit and we're heading east, and we're going back toward what we'd be looking at on the other side of that wall right there would be Belcher Road. So if you look on a map, that's Belcher, and then the next major intersection over there on the other side of this building here is a grocery store. That road going that way would be East Bay Road. So we're close to the intersection of East Bay and Belcher. If that gives you any idea from a map standpoint. Common areas, grounds, overall, pretty nice. Let's say they just mowed overall. You don't see a lot of bald spots or places where there's just no grass. I mean, that's like a little workout little station. There's dog walks, there's stations for pet deposit remain things, or bags to do away with dog waste. I can't speak, Jesus. There's that pond that we were at. There's a fountain, and on the other side of that you can see the walkway that we just walked across. And again, this is Belcher, so that's north-south road that abuts up on the east side of the complex or the community here. It's gated, and there's two sets of gates, so there's a whole nother side that you can come through and go all the way around. So this gate here, right there, and I'll get through the gate if I don't waste too much time getting up to it, and kind of show you the entryway. It's kind of formal, nice. Now this was an apartment complex. I think it was built in '85, and I don't know when the conversion was, but it was probably around 2004 to 2008 if I had to guess. That was when we had that big run on valuations, and there was no affordable, quote-unquote, housing for teachers and police and firemen, so they decided to start doing a lot of these conversions because they needed something to fill that void of an inventory. So you saw a lot of these apartment conversions happen. Some were done really well, some were done pretty half-assed, for lack of a better term. This one appears to look like they did a pretty good job with the conversion. There's that other gate that I was talking about, so you can kind of go through that way. It's probably a longer way around than the way that I went. And then this is the other side of that community club center. And then on the other side of that, of course, is the pool. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I'm still waiting on getting some financials from the 2020 budget to try and kind of get a sense of where they're at with that $300 a month. That is pretty cheap, considering the common grounds being nice, having a gate, having actually security too. They actually have a patrolled security. This isn't a bad area. It's just kind of something that they have, that they offer with it. I've looked in some of these units over here. These are just villas. These are not bad. This is not a seedy area, but for that 300, it seems like they're actually doing a pretty decent job of maintaining it. It's just kind of to see what the reserves are doing. There's a formal little signage here from before entry. I'm going to end it here. This is it.